Morning everybody, how's it going? It's your girl Kayla here with another NATASHA DENONA video. I have with me here the NATASHA DENONA Mini Bronze Palette, which is I think is absolutely gorgeous. It has 4 matte shades and 1 shimmer, which I'm going to be using as my topper shade. I'm going to read you the names on the back of the palette. So here we have Tough, we have Bronze Foil here, we have Gobi right here, we have Flesh here, we have Russet right here. So these are absolutely gorgeous. I'm not even sure which one I want to go in with first. I think I want to go in with this beautiful, like kind of like a base slash transition shade. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I'm going to pick out a brush for my brush collection that I have right next to me. Just give me one minute. So this is one of my Eco Tools brushes. It's a dual-ended brush. I'm going to be using this end of the brush for the first shade. So I'm going to put some product on the brush. Okay, we're going to see if there's any fallout, what the color payoff is. So, wow, it's going on really smoothly, guys. Like, really smoothly. And how is everybody's day going? Morning, night, wherever you are in the world. Currently in New York, it is 5:31 a.m. Yes, I know this is super early to be doing a video, but it's really my only time that I get to do these videos because I have a beautiful but handful 19-month-old son named Matteo Ezio, and he is my world. He's my best friend, and it's the only time I can do these videos because he's still sleeping, luckily. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing this video so early in the morning. And I really like the color payoff. I know this is the lightest shade in the palette so far, but it's really very pretty. It's a great neutral shade. Very neutral shade. Very beautiful. It's going on really nicely. Okay, I missed a little bit on my lash line, so I'm just going to kind of fix that a little bit. And a little over here towards the outer corner of the brow. And just a little bit under it too. Okay, beautiful. We're going to do the same on the other eye, guys, using the same brush, obviously. For some reason, this color seems slightly on the dry side. I'm just being open and honest with you guys because I love you all. You guys are my friends. But this particular shade, for some reason, it started off going on really smoothly, maybe because it's a matte shade. But I have 3 other NATASHA DENONA mini palettes, and I didn't have this issue with the matte shades. So I did hear that some of the mini Natasha Denona palettes have some inconsistency as far as the quality goes, the texture of the shadows go, how smooth they apply, this and that. So, but you know what? I try not to take anybody's word for anything until I try it myself. That's just me. So I definitely need to get a little more product. Maybe I'm not putting enough on the brush. And get a little under here. My right eye is a little swollen. I do not know why. I haven't used any new foundations that would irritate my skin that I haven't worn before. No new highlighter, no new eyeshadow primer, so I don't know why my eye is one eye. It's only the right eye. The lid is slightly swollen, so that's why my eye looks a little bit puffy on my right eyelid. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Just gonna let's see how that came out. Gotta add just a little bit more in here. So in the crease. Okay. Okay, so got the first shade on. Next shade, I'm gonna go in with a different brush. I'm gonna go in with my Sonia Kashuk. Trying to clean off my brush on a paper towel that I have on my lap with some makeup remover. Okay, I'm gonna take my Sonia Kashuk small shadow brush. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful shade right here. We're gonna see how this shadow applies. Oh, okay. See, this one's applying a lot better than the other one did. So we're just kind of building it up right now. That looks beautiful. This is a beautiful shade. I really like the shade a lot, guys. Really nice. I'm just touching up little spots that I may have not covered completely. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Okay, looks really good. I'm just gonna apply just a tiny bit more right in here. Just because I feel like it looked a little patchy, I guess would be the best word to describe how it looked before I applied just a little bit more to my lid. Okay. Let me just kind of get towards the outer corner a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to switch. Actually, you know what? See, I can use the same brush. I'm going to use this really beautiful brown shade here in the outer corners of the eye. So I'm going to use the same brush, but I'm going to be using the opposite side of the brush. We'll see how pigmented this shade is. Okay, yeah, I see pretty good color payoff. And when I do the outer corner of my eyes, guys, with my eyeshadow, I like to not always sweep. You know, not always do it in a sweep motion, but kind of pack it on, like I'm doing right now. That looks beautiful. I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna build it up a little bit more. Just gonna go a little bit towards the middle of my crease, just a little bit. Wow, that looks really nice, guys. And there's very little fallout, but I have gold highlighter on it, you can obviously see. So I'm actually not really worried about it. I'm gonna do the same on this side. I like to mark where I'm gonna begin, which is right in here. Trying to move a little closer so it's easier for you guys to see. Let me just make sure both sides are even. Okay, this one needs a tad bit more than what it looks like. Okay. Okay. Looks really good, guys. Now, the last shade I'm going to go in with is I'm going to use a different brush, which is going to be this beautiful shade right here, which is called Bronze Foil. And first I'm going to apply it with a brush on one eye, and then I'm going to apply it with my finger on this side. So we're going to see what the difference is in color payoff and how it's going to look. Let me switch out my brush. I think I'm gonna use this as my Urban Decay dual-sided brush. This end of the brush is great for packing on shades, so I'm gonna use this brush and go in with bronze foil as a topper shade. Okay, it's pretty good. I meant to do the brush on this side, guys. I'm sorry. I just really want to say that I absolutely love doing these videos for you guys, and it's so much fun for me. It brings joy to my life. Not that I don't have joy, I have a lot of joy in my life, but it definitely adds to it. Looks like I gotta build this shade up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna try going over it again with the brush because I want a little more color payoff with this shade. So I'm gonna try to go over it one more time with a brush. And if it doesn't give as much potency as I desire, as boldness as I want, then I'm going to use my finger. But before I do that, I want to, actually, you know what? Let me see. Let me try this. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, I'm gonna go in with one more layer. I know, guys, I'm a sparkle shimmer girl. I really am. Let me check in my little mirror that I have right next to me. Okay, that's beautiful. I'm gonna go in with the same shade on this side with my finger only instead of the brush. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go over it with my finger one more time. So I like a pop-in eye look. We're gonna just make sure that they both have an even number. I mean, even amount. Sorry, guys, an even amount of shimmer on the top, which I think they do. And what I would like to do is I want to go back in with the darkest shade of the palette. I just want to touch up the outer corners just a little bit. A little bit more. Okay, I'm going to go and do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And I also want to mention this mini NATASHA DENONA palette does retail for 26 US dollars. At least in New York. I've heard in other states it's like $2 cheaper or something like that, or something like that. Just wanna touch up a little bit. Okay, looks really good. Okay, I'm going to finish my look up with some liner, some lashes, and some lip color, and then I will be right back. Alright, guys, see you in a few. Back, so this is the final look. My eyes came out with the mini NATASHA DENONA bronze eyeshadow palette, the mini baby. The only reason I do not have lip color on is because it's going to be in the next video that I'm going to be posting within the next hour or so. So I'm really happy with how my eyes came out today. They look great. I feel this palette is great for everyday looks. I just really am very happy with it. I'm very satisfied with it. I really enjoyed doing this video with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. And if you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. It really, truly means so much to me. And I will never let you down. I will never disappoint you. And I will always make sure you have fun here. So, that being said, stay tuned for the next video. See you then. Bye guys, love you all.